Hey, ciao, my friends. Hristos Vaskrse. To all of you pravoslavny Serbs and everybody else who watches my channel, who maybe you're a Bulgarian, maybe you're Greek, whatever, whoever you are that's celebrating. Do the Greeks celebrate their Easter on the Julian calendar? I can't remember. Anyway, you know who you are, and I wish you all the very, very best. You're right here in my heart today, my friends. I'm thinking of each one of you Orthodox Christians who are celebrating. This wasn't the best circumstances to celebrate your very special holiday, but I hope you made the best of it. I know you did. You're great people. And we have social media, we have video calls, so it makes it a little easier to deal with, even if you were far from your family. I hope you had just a really memorable, enjoyable, spiritual day, because it's a very, very important day for all of us. And we've got a lot of great news on this day that I'm getting ready to go over. But firstly, because this is a special day, I want to show some videos. Drinking mint tea, by the way. I wanted to show, I want to show some, just some little bitty clips from Serbians all over the place. A few folks were kind enough to send me little clips of what they're doing at their family's Easter. I have a young lady in London. Hello there. Hi, London Serbs. She sent me a nice video. We had a young lady from Mladenovac here in Serbia, a Serbian up in Slovenia, a buddy of mine from Zrenjanin, some other folks, but I don't know if they told me where they're from, sent me some little clips. And I asked people to do landscape, the long version, so it looks better in the video, but some of them did the side view, so I hope it can edit well into this video. But regardless, thank you for sharing. It was beautiful, beautiful footage, and great to see your families thriving on this Orthodox Easter. So anyway, let's watch these clips quickly, and then we'll get into some quality news. Ciao.
Hello, Charles from London, UK. Happy Easter, Hristos Vaskrse. This is how we celebrate this quarantine Easter in London, because there is shortage of eggs, because everyone in the UK decided to bake and turn into domestic gods. So we sort of winged it this time. We made Easter bunnies and egg-shaped cookies and DIY egg. We're gonna share some cookies and bunnies with our kids' Greek friends, because they celebrate Easter today as well. So every celebration as well, Easter or Christmas, we have the bottle of Šljivovica on the table, because this bottle is my late granddad's bottle that he gave me 25 years ago. So he was a great rakia connoisseur. He used to make his own rakia. So this way I always keep connected to my ancestors that I love and miss dearly. So this is it. Happy Easter, Hristos Vaskrse from us from London, UK.
Šarena jaja na stolu stoje, u ispletenoj korpi od pruća. Svako od nas će dobiti svoje, ostaće jedno, naš čuvar kuća. Pozdravimo Spasitelja, njegova je bila želja da nas vodi ljubav, vera, nada. Čovječanstvo neka cijelo Isusova sledi del, Hristos Vaskrse, Boži neka vlada. Pozdravimo Spasitelja, njegova je bila želja da nas vodi ljubav, vera, nada. Čovječanstvo neka cijelo Isusova sledi del, Hristos Vaskrse, Boži neka vlada. Hristos Vaskrse.
Ajde.
Ja sam se već. Ja sam slavio na dvije strane.
Drugu stranu?
Mama, ja sam kašli. Ajde sa mamom.
A kako kažete?
Srećan Uskrs. Srećan Uskrs. Mama, da li mogu da poručkam svoje jaje? Mama, a ti sa...
Hi, Charles. Hristos Vaskrse to all of you who are watching the Charles channel. My name is Jasmina. This is a video from Mladenovac in Serbia, Belgrade. Because of the curfew, I have to be at home. And I'm very sad about it because I could be in Vojvodina with my aunt, with my family, having a good Easter time. Today I'm doing some things because I already done a lot of things. Everybody worked what they had to do till the Easter. Today I'm just chilling out with my cats and making some pogata. Maybe you would like to see it. It's almost ready to be in the oven. And of course there are Easter eggs. I'd like to show you how much the Easter eggs are appreciated by my cats. And that is the most fun of it. Now, dođi malo, šta je ovo, Maki? Šta je ovo, ljubavi? Huh? This is Mao. She's 20 years old and she adores eggs. She's crazy about it. This is Diggy. Oh, Beba. Beba Zoro. Bebo, šta je ovo? Huh? Šta je ovo? And I have a third one, but I don't know where she is. Diggy! Diggy! Dođi, Diggy, ajmo jajce! Now you'll hear the noises. Hristos Vaskrse. And now... So you see, there won't be any problems because of the crushed eggs, because in this house they are going to be eaten by in 3 days, all 40 of them. So have a good Easter in Serbia. Hope you're good. That is all I can say. Hristos Vaskrse, vaistinu Vaskrse. In hope that God is watching us and there is a hope. So, bye.
E tako, snimamo. Ove godine smo za Veliki petak odvojili čuvarkuću. Evo. Da, čuvarkuća čuva kuću. Vukašine izaberi jaje. Tako. Ja sam. Da, Hristos Vaskrese. Vaistinu Vaskrese. Ono jaje koje ostane cijelo, to je pobedničko jaje. I sa tim jajem se kucka dalje. A ovo izlupano, ono ide na klopanje.
Ah, wasn't that beautiful? Wasn't that footage awesome? Thank you, folks, for all of that. That was so neat. And the coolest one, the young lady in London, I think that was so beautiful. You have that rakia from your grandfather still. I mean, that's so nice. It gives me goosebumps, you know. And the young man singing the songs and the cats, and I mean, that was interesting. Thank you, folks. So we had Slovenia, we had Zrenjanin, Mladenovac, London, Slovenia. Did I say Slovenia already? I think I did. Anyway, thank you guys. And honestly, I want to wish each one of you, a very, very happy Easter. And I hope you had a nice time. You know, at least we have social media, and you can communicate video calls and stuff with your family who's not going to be there with you. So I hope, considering the circumstances, each one of you wonderful, awesome viewers had an absolutely terrific Easter. And there's some good news here after Easter, you know? So it's been a great day. You know, Jesus was resurrected, and there's good news here today. So I'm sure it's all connecting here. Firstly, something else I wanted to say. You know, prior to me flying over here to Serbia for the first time ever, my first trip here to Serbia, May 28th, 2010. That is a date that will live in infamy. Okay, that's when I first stepped foot on Serbian soil for the first time. And that's coming up here really, really soon. That's my 10-year anniversary. There needs to be a party, but I'm not going to be here, unfortunately. Dace Bog. But that's the day I first came over here. Before I flew over here to Serbia, I knew zero about the Serbian Orthodox Church in general. That's one religion I knew absolutely nothing about. Only time I ever remember even seeing it or hearing about it maybe was in movies when they were showing Russia or Greece, the guys with the big hats and the big beards. And to me, it was always kind of eerie. No offense, please don't take any disrespect to that. But it was always kind of maybe in the context of the movie or something. Of course, the propaganda, it just made it seem kind of dark, and those, the humming. And I mean, it's beautiful now. I think it's just very, very special. But at the time, not knowing anything about it and seeing that kind of stuff, it was kind of always this eerie thing to me. And my family, I knew nothing about Orthodoxy, because where I'm from, we have no Orthodox churches. My family, as I stated in a previous video, we're Methodist, Baptist, Lutheran, Apostolic, Jehovah's Witness, and Catholic, even a Scientologist in my family. A small family, so we have lots of different churches and things, but none. I'm from south of Chicago. Chicago's got a ton of Orthodox folks. Bulgarian Orthodox, Serbian Orthodox, Ukrainian Orthodox, whatever. Lots of them up there. Russian Orthodox, but I didn't know that much about them, okay? But anyway, fast forward to 2010 when I step off the flight here. Now, sorry, that sounded stupid how I said that. I came over here May 2010 not knowing anything about Orthodoxy, but now 10 years later to right now, fast forward to right now, that's what I was trying to say, forgive me. Now, my life, every single person that means something really special to me is Orthodox Christian, you know, well, with the exception of my parents, you know, but every other person, my best friends in the whole world who I love with all my heart are Orthodox Christians. The people who invite me to their Slavas and their Badnjak, and to their Vucic, into their Uskrs celebrations on a normal year are Pravoslavans, are Pravoslavny folks. The people who care about me, who come over, who send me a gift in the mail, a bottle of rakia, they're Orthodox. The people I work with, they're Orthodox. The people I encounter on a daily basis, I smoke nargila with, I have a beer with, the Orthodox folks. All the folks typically that I hang out with now are Orthodox Christians. It's the one religion that I would probably join here the longer I stay in Serbia. So I really want a kum and I want a slava. I mean, you have such really awesome traditions. So each one of you should be very, very proud of your faith and of your traditions here and of your country, you know, my friends. Anyway, let's talk about the positives here, my friends. Let's start firstly with the airports. Great news for me. The airports are opening. The airport, Nikola Tesla Airport, and the Niš Airport, Konstantin, are going to be opening here very soon. Vucic says they have a gradual phased opening of the airports, starting next Tuesday till mid-May. May 4th to May 11th is when the vast majority of them they're going to be functioning at hopefully normality. They're still going to be limited due to groundings of major European airlines. There's still a lot of airlines that are not running, but hopefully by mid-May, a lot of them will be. The airport opening will also be coordinated with inner city transit and hotels. So they're also going to be opening to take in, so people can get around but come in from the airport. So that's great news. That could change though. All of this is tentative because if he sees a big rise in numbers of afflicted going crazy, it's going to be stopped again. But that's what it is right now. And there's also no word on the 28-day mandatory quarantine for all Serbians coming back into Serbia. Because right now, if you're a Serbian who's repatriated here, you're forced into 28 days of isolation or quarantine. And they don't know if that's still going to happen or not. It probably should, right? Air Serbia is also scheduling flights in May, and they're taking money for tickets. They're selling tickets right now, which is awesome, across its networks. Wizz Air is resuming flights. Basel, Dortmund, and Memmingen. Where's Memmingen? Isn't that so? I get Memmingen and Malmo confused. One of them's in Sweden, but I don't know which one. Anyway, Basel, Dortmund, and Memmingen, they're going to be able to fly into Niš. That route is going to be opened on May 15th, which is awesome. Vienna and Malmo to Niš, Constantine to Vienna, isn't going to be open till June 1st, but that's still coming up pretty soon. London Luton. Luton is the airport. There's two big airports there in London. And Luton has the Wizz Air flight going into Belgrade. That's really popular that I really want to take because I've never been to London. But London Luton is going to be back in May. So that's great news. And this means I'll be able to get out of here, my friends. You know, the ambassador the other day, he said there's possibility of another evacuation, which I filled out for. So hopefully they have an evacuation before this happens, because then maybe I'll get to go for free. Otherwise, if I just wait till these are open, I'm going to have to pay for it. And I'm a cheap bastard. Anyway, what else is good news? Here's some more good news, my friends. God, there's just so much good news here on Uskrs. President Vucic, of course. Vucic had some great news for all of us. Vucic announces the opening of stores starting on Tuesday. So after curfew, we're still in curfew, started on Friday at 5 till Tuesday at 5 a.m. On that Tuesday, here in less than 48 hours, some shops are going to be allowed to open. They're going to be shoemakers, artisan shops, tailors, car mechanics, technical goods stores, construction material shops, except those in the mall. Malls are still not open, but small little shops. And that's what's important, because a lot of the Serbian families have little mom and pop shops that they've used to support their family for years and years and years. So those shops are going to be able to open, which is phenomenal news for the economy here. April 27th is good news for my hair. April 27th, hairdressers, salons, and gyms are going to be open. And I know that's important for Serbians. Gyms are very, very healthy folks here in Serbia. So April 27th, it said with gyms, there's going to be special things that they will need to do, regulations or something put on the gyms to make them hygienic. So I don't know what that is, but that's what it said. So anyway, my hair can look good on April 27th. You know, that's good. So I'm not going to touch it anymore. Marina, she's my hair lady. I'm not touching it. Okay, girl. May 3rd through May 10th, hotels, spas, shopping malls, inner city transit, restaurants, and cafes. Yes, finally, May 3rd through May 10th. The best part about Serbia is the things I just listed there. They're going to be opening May 3rd through May 10th. Hopefully I'll be gone by then. Not hopefully, I'm not ditching you, but I need to get back and work. I'm sick and tired of doing pardon my French, doing absolutely nothing here. I want out. I want to work 3 jobs. I want to make $25,000 this summer so I can travel to exotic destinations. That's my life, okay? So the cafes will be opening, hopefully, May 3rd. God, that's awesome. Factory workers, Alexander Vucic, they should be ready to go back to work here quickly because factories in Slovakia and Czech Republic are opening up and they need our goods from Serbia. Vucic said this also. Here's a great quote from President Vucic. You guys love your president, don't you? And listen, when I read this stuff, this isn't that I'm a Srpska napredna stranka bot, that I'm not a supporter of your president. I'm not a hater of your president. I'm neutral. My opinion makes no difference. And I don't like it when you guys tell me, oh, don't say good things about our president. I have to respect your government here. They allow me entry and to stay in this country. So I'm not going to bash your country. I'm not going to bash your leaders. I would be pissed if I was you as a Serbian and a foreigner's here in my country bashing my leader. I don't think it's appropriate. I have the right to bash my ignorant leader over in the United States of America. I vote over there. I'm a very, I've always voted. I believe in voting and expressing my right to select who governs me, you know. But here in your country, I don't have that ability yet. Soon, Uskrs daće Bog, I'll be able to. But as of this moment, I can't. So quit telling me to insult your president and quit saying insulting things about your president on my page. It's embarrassing because maybe one day he gives me, he checks out my channel and he sees all these horrible comments about him and he affiliates me with the people who are saying horrible things, you know. You can insult my president, that's fine. I will allow you, and I will keep that comment. If you put pro-Trump things on my page, I will remove them. I will not allow you to use my page as a campaign platform for my president because I don't like him and I don't want him reelected, okay? I'm not voting for Joe Biden, just so you know. He's not the candidate that I was supporting. So now I'm forced to vote for the Green Party. Once again, I voted for the Green Party in 2016, and I'll do it again here in 2020, unfortunately, because I have no decent candidate to choose from. Anyway, back to your president here. President Alexander Vucic says, we are starting to work at full force in order to make investments to preserve our GDP, which the IMF has already said will be the largest in Europe. Woo! He said, we will have the best economy in all of Europe at the end of this year and next year. Damn, now that's a strong statement. The best economy in all of Europe this year and next year. Wow, man, that's really impressive. I hope that is the case for all of you Serbians. Things are becoming great again, huh? Folks who are 65 and older, this is also some good news. I feel like when they talk about these older folks, that they're talking about like a dog, it seems like. Because it says now, folks who are 65 and older are going to be allowed 30 minutes outside the house on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Between 6 p.m. and 1 a.m., old people can go out for 30 minutes, okay? I mean, that seems like you're letting a dog out to use the restroom. But anyway, good news for the old folks. And last article, this isn't really good news, but I found this very interesting because this is what I was thinking of the other day. And it was just put into an article in Forbes magazine. It says, watch out for China, a Chinese buying spree. NATO warns. Okay, NATO is warning us. I'm sure all of you really care what NATO thinks, right? I don't either because I'm with you on that. NATO. Isn't that how they say it? No to NATO. Terrorist organization. It needs disbanded. You know, it's past its prime. It needs to be gone. And that's where I'll agree with my president on. He's not a supporter of them either. Anyway, what NATO said was a really valid point and something I thought of the other day. It says, watch out for China's buying spree. It says here, watch out for the Chinese swooping in with buckets of cash to buy strategic stakes and majority control in U.S. and EU companies as assets fall. So as Europe and the U.S. economy is going down and being trashed, the prices for all these stocks and all these things are going way down, record lows. Chinese has been recovered for a bit. They're going in, buying major stakes in this. And listen to this. I knew that was the case. You know, I don't trust the Chinese. And it said, a quote from NATO Secretary Stoltenberg, which I don't like him, and I know you don't either, but here's what he said. He said, the geopolitical effects of this pandemic could be significant. He said some allies are more vulnerable for situations where sorry, let me read this again, okay? My writing's bad. Secretary Stoltenberg said the geopolitical effects of this pandemic could be significant. Some allies are more vulnerable for situations where critical infrastructure can be sold out. Places where it can be sold out, they were mainly talking about Greece, the ports in Greece. The Chinese are buying major majority shares in these big ports down there. It says the Chinese are busy buying Greek ports. They already run the Italian textile manufacturing. China's Costco shipping company owns 90% of the Belgium terminal. They own 51%. 51% in port terminals in Valencia and Bilbao, Spain. Also, they have significant stakes in Antwerp, Las Palmas, and Rotterdam. So the Chinese, all these infrastructure ports all over, they're controlling. I mean, that's just scary. You know, USA has a lot more control and blocks on the Chinese purchasing specific sectors of our economy, like the oil industry. Things like that. They're not allowing Chinese, the mobile, the telephone market, electronics market, etc. So there's a lot more controls there in the USA to keep China from dominating us. Anyway, my friends, that does it here on Serbian, on Pravoslavni Uskrs. I wish you all the very, very best once again. Volim vas svima. Enjoy the rest of your Easter, and we'll speak tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.